Long ago, in the prosperous kingdom of Aravel, there lived a wise and beloved ruler, King Arion. He was known not only for his intelligence, but for his unshakable confidence. Under his rule, farms flourished, rivers sparkled, and people lived in peace. But one year, everything changed. A strange drought struck the kingdom. Rivers dried, crops withered, and hunger crept into every home. The people who once praised the king now whispered behind closed doors. Maybe the king has lost his touch. He cannot save us anymore. Those whispers reached the king's ears like arrows. For the first time in his life, King Arion felt powerless. The night of doubt. One night, unable to sleep, King Arion took off his crown and stared at his reflection. What if they're right? He murmured. What if I'm not worthy to lead? The confidence he carried for years cracked like the dry soil outside his palace. Feeling defeated, he left the palace alone and walked deep into the silent forest. As he wandered, he saw a small hut where an old hermit lived, an ancient man known for his wisdom. The hermit invited him in without asking his name. The lesson of the broken bough. Inside the hut, the king saw a broken bough resting on the table. Its wooden frame was cracked, and the string hung loosely. My bough broke today, the hermit said calmly. I tried to shoot an arrow after many years, and it snapped. King Arion frowned. Why do you keep it? It's useless now. The hermit smiled. Because it teaches me a lesson. A bow that is never used becomes weak. Just like a ruler who never faces hardship. The king's eyes widened. The hermit continued. Strength doesn't come from avoiding battles, my king. It comes from surviving them. Your faith is broken not because you failed, but because you forgot what it means to struggle. For a moment, King Arion could not speak. No one had ever spoken to him that way. The hermit walked to the door and pointed toward the night sky. Storms don't come to ruin you. They come to reshape you. Go back, King Arion. Your people do not need a perfect king. They need a king who does not give up. At that moment, something sparked inside Arion, a fire he thought he had lost. The rise of a king. The next morning, King Arion returned to the palace, not as a broken man, but as a determined leader. He didn't hide from the people. He stood before them and spoke with honesty. My people, I'm not a king untouched by hardship. I'm a king who stands beside you in it. And together, we will rise again. His courage ignited the land like a spark in dry grass. He organized water caravans from neighboring kingdoms. He ordered new wells to be dug. He led his soldiers and farmers personally into the fields. Days passed, weeks passed. Then one morning, dark clouds gathered. Thunder rumbled, and for the first time in months, rain fell. People cried, danced, prayed, and held each other as the land drank life again. The king stood outside, soaking in the rain, letting it wash away his fears. The moral: leadership is not about being perfect. It's about showing up when it's hardest. Faith breaks only so it can return stronger. Hardships do not come to destroy you. They come to shape you. A true king is not known by his crown, but by his courage. Please like and subscribe my channel.